Dear students, before seeing the derivations of different gaseous law, let us see some important points on gases. You know that properties of gases. Could you recall the properties of gases? Actually, according to the interparticle forces and interparticle distances, the states of matter differ. So gases are highly compressible and it has more interparticle distance and less interparticle space, so that it free to move. It exerts pressure equally in all directions. Gases have much lower density than solids and liquids. The volume of and shape of the gases are not fixed, so it takes the shape of the container. Gases mix evenly and completely in all proportion without any mechanical aid. So these are the common properties of gases. So the behavior is governed by some general law. Actually, these laws are relationship between the measurable properties of gases. Some of the properties like pressure, volume, temperature and the mass are very important because relationship between these variables describe the states of the gas. Interdependence of these variables leads to the formation of gas law. In first chapter we have studied the gas law, Gas-Lucas law and Avogadro law. You can recall this law also. So when you see that gases can be divided into two types, that is real gas and ideal gas. As the particle size of an ideal gas is extremely small and the mass is almost zero and no volume, ideal gas is also considered as a point mass. The molecules of real gases occupy space though they are small particles and also has volume. So ideal gas and is defined as a gas that obeys gas law at all conditions of pressure and temperature. Ideal gases have velocity and mass. They do not have volume. When compared to the total volume of the gas, the volume occupied by the gas is negligible. It does not consider and does not have it cannot condense also. It does not have any triple bond. Next one, real gas. Real gas is defined as the gas that does not obey gas law at all standard pressure and temperature condition. When gas becomes massive and voluminous, it deviates from its ideal behavior. So real gases have velocity, volume and mass. When they are cooled to their boiling point, they liquefy. When compared to the total volume of the gas, the volume occupied by the gas is not negligible. So here are the difference between ideal gas and real gas. You can go through this point. Ideal gas, no definite volume. Real gas, definite volume. Ideal gas, elastic collision of particles. Collision will be the elastic collision, moving here and backward. Non-elastic collision, once it's one-way collision. No intermolecular attraction of forces. Here in real gas, intermolecular forces of attraction is there. In ideal gas, does not really exist in the environment and is a hypothetical gas. This is only the theory gas. It really exists in the environment. High pressure, ideal gas is at high pressure. No, a real gas, the pressure is less when compared to ideal gas. It is independent, it interacts with others. And gas law, PV is equal to nRT. P is pressure, V is volume, N is number, R is gas constant, T is temperature. Real gas, it obeys P plus N square A by V2, B minus N is equal to nRT. These are the difference between real gas and ideal gas. So if you know the difference, you can identify whenever they are using this terms, you can identify such type of points in your mind.